going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
You want furniture deals this Black Friday? Well, we got them at the Story & Lee Black Friday sale going on now, where you'll find super Black Friday savings throughout our entire showroom with hundreds of doorbusters. And with our huge warehouse full of furniture, we've got just about anything you want in stock, all delivered to your home before the holidays. Plus, get 0% financing and free delivery too. Story & Lee Furniture's Black Friday sale. It's just a short drive to big savings.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody inside Dwight Clark Gymnasium on the campus of Richland High School, getting you ready for this girls and boys doubleheader featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Raiders of Richland. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Kevin Wright's our producer extraordinaire this evening. Let's take a look at both sides coming into our first game on the girls' side. Lady Cats 2-1 on the year after dropping their first game of the season last night at Lincoln County. Their head coach in her third year and her second stint is Wendy Scott. Starting lineup for the Lady Cats tonight will be Tevi Statham, Ryan Hughes, Cabri Tinnen, Lily Lloyd, and Leah Dixon. The other side for Richland as they come in just 1-0 overall after a 50-24 win over East Hickman last week. Head coach is Chad Hall. Lady Raiders coming off their first state tournament appearance in over a pair of decades, making it all the way to the Class A semifinals a year ago. The starting lineup is Elizabeth Gordon, Bailey Hollis, Bailey Blair, Mary Avery McNeese, and Kate Kirk. That'll be the starting lineup for the Lady Raiders this evening. Richland took both contests between the two last year, two down to the wire. Very good contest right here at Dwight Clark Gymnasium, then right over at Ralph Benson Memorial Gym over in Lawrenceburg just a couple weeks later. First of two matchups between the two, just like they did a year ago, will meet up here in Linville, then go back to Lawrenceburg. Lady Cats in the purple uniforms will start off on your screen from left to right. Richland in the white uniforms will start off on your screen from right to left. Local officials here for tonight's game. We'll get a pretty good sense of how this game and the boys' game will be called probably within the first handful of minutes. Both sides are ready. The officials are ready. It's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. McNeese and Dixon to tip it off, and the Lady Cats win it. Tennant will bring it over the timeline. Man-to-man applied here by the Raiders in the early going. Over to Lloyd. Lloyd back in the starting lineup after Johnston got the start last night. Hughes. Hands over to Lloyd. Now to Hughes. Hughes will try a long two. Back of the iron, no. And a rebound by Blair. Blair, one of the best shooters in all of Class Single A, can shoot it from all over the gym. Over to Gordon. Now to Blair. Lady Cats will start off in the man-to-man. Tennant on her. Bounce pass over to McNeese. Now over to Kirk. Kirk back over to Blair. Blair's going to drive. Goes up, shot blocked out of bounds by Ryan Hughes. Hughes with the first block of the game from either side. Kirk gets it into Gordon, now flows over to Blair. Now to Hollis, back over to Blair. Back over to Hollis at the right wing. Tries to go down low and taken away by Tevi Statham. Quickly the other way, the Lady Cats working Lloyd here to Hughes. Hughes goes up, gets it in, and the Lady Cats take advantage of the turnover with their first 2 points of the game. Minute 10 into the contest, Blair now over to Gordon. Now to Kirk. Kirk's going to drive, guarded by Dixon. Hollis now over to Blair. And to McNeese. McNeese will try a long three off the back of the iron, no, and Tennant pulls down the rebound. Tennant coming the other way with the head of steam. Sets up the offense over to Hughes. Just beyond the three-point line, down to Dixon off of her shins and taken away by Gordon. First turnover by the Lady Cats. McNeese to Kirk. Kirk spins. Shot up, no. And Tennant. And now we're going to have a jump ball that will stay with Richland. .6:14 remaining in the first. 2-0 Lawrence County lead. Blair taking it out under the basket to the right. Skip pass out to Kirk. Kirk throws it to Blair. Blair will bring it out beyond the three-point line, guarded by Dixon. Drives the baseline. Reverse layup up and in. Good move. Her first points, and we're tied up at 2. Tennant brings it over the timeline. Now over to Lloyd. Lloyd picks up her dribble over to Statham. Statham, the transfer out of Collinwood. Dribbling around, finds Tennant. Tennant guarded by Gordon. Steps back. She'll try a three off the front of the iron. No, and a rebound by Hollis. Blair working quickly ahead. The head of steam over to Gordon. Gordon for three. Front of the iron. No, and a rebound by Ryan Hughes. Hughes, who had 17 points and 11 rebounds last night in Lincoln County. Skip pass now over to Lloyd. Saves that one from Hollis. Lloyd drives and gets that one taken away by Gordon. Gordon brings it the other way. Bounce pass down low to McNeese. Turnaround jumper. Back of the iron. No. Offensive rebound. Kirk puts it up and in. She is fouled, and she's got a chance here at the M1. It will go on Tenen, her first and the team's first. 5:12 remaining. Richland picks up their first lead of the game. Shot up, hits it. 5-2 is the Richland lead. All of their points coming from second chance opportunities. Press applied here by the Lady Raiders. Now they'll back off as Tenen will bring it up the court. Good move, but loses it in the hands of Gordon. Gordon already with 3 steals on the night. McNeese drives, tough shot, no, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot 2. It's on Hughes, her first and the team's first. Will send McNeese to the line. Looking for her first points tonight. First shot up, back of the iron, no good. No subs from either side. Lady Cats already with 3 turnovers. Next shot rattles in and out, no, and Hughes will sky up and get the rebound. So 5-2, the Lady Raider lead. With 5 minutes left in the first. Tenen takes a screen from Dixon. She'll try a 3, almost banks it in. Offensive rebound, Lily Lloyd. Tries to find Tenen. Now fight for the loose ball will be a jump ball. That will stay with the Lady Cats. 4:40 remaining in the first. Now they're going to have to wipe up some of the sweat on the court. Not as warm as where we were in Fayetteville a night ago. Weather has cooled off a bit outside due to all the rain that we had last night and early this morning. Tenen takes it out under the basket to the right. Lady Cats 1 of 4 from the field so far. Tenen skip pass over to Statham. Statham down low to Hughes. Hughes goes to work, left-handed layup, can't get it to go, and Hollis pulls down the rebound, and then Lloyd's going to pick up the foul. Her first and the team's third. That will bring Lauren Layton into the game for the Lady Cats. And check it out, will be Lloyd. Layton, who played great last night for Lawrence County. 4:30 remaining in the first, still 5-2 Richland lead. Gordon will bring it over the timeline. Statham waiting on her. Now over to McNeese. To Blair. Hollis over at the right wing. Lob it down low for McNeese. McNeese turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Hollis. And Hughes gets called for the foul. Her second, team's fourth. And that might do it for Hughes here in the first half. Hollis to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, and nothing but net. Well, Hughes will stay in for the time being. Quick shot up, front of the iron, no, and an offensive rebound, McNeese. Turnaround jumper, no. Kirk skies up for the rebound and gets it out. Hollis. Now to McNeese for 3. She hits it. And Richland out to a 9-2 lead. All 9 points off second chance opportunities. Tenen brings it over the timeline. They've also got 7 points off Wildcat turnovers. Statham. Skip pass over to Hughes. Out to Statham. Statham's open for 3. She hits it. Much needed for the Lady Cats and much needed for Tevi Statham. 3:35 remaining in the first. Blair fakes the pass, now drives the baseline. Bounce pass out to Gordon. Gordon wide open, she'll try a 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And Tenen tracks down the rebound. Racing the other way, she'll pull up for 3. Back in the iron, no. And Blair and Hollis both fight for it, but Hollis comes down with the rebound. Hollis already with 4 boards here in the first quarter. Blair. Bounce pass over to Gordon. 3:05 remaining in the first. McNeese down low to Kirk, and that's going to be taken away. Steele here from Tennant, throws it to Hughes. Hughes, nice pass to Dixon off the glass and in. It's a 9-7 game. Great run here by the Lady Cats. 5-0 after going down 9-2. 2:40 remaining in the first. Gordon, a bounce pass to McNeese. Hands over to Blair. Blair drives. Dixon on her, picks up her dribble. Out to Kirk. Kirk dribbles. Pressure comes, finds Gordon, and that one's taken away by Statham, and she is fouled. Gordon will pick up the foul. Her first and just the team's first. Dixon is out. Bryce will check in. Galloway checks in, and Kirk will check out for the Lady Raiders. Tennant, a bounce pass to Hughes, now to Bryce. Swings over to Tennant. Tennant works it down low for Hughes, and she's fouled from behind by McNeese. Her first, team second. 2:07 remaining here in the first. Tennant takes it out under the basket to the right. In the Statham. Now to Tennant. Tennant drop. Guarded closely by Blair, now to Hughes. Hughes dribbles. Finds Layton at the left wing. Back out to Tennant. She'll reset the play. Minute 50 left here in the first. It's a good thing about high school basketball. No shot clock. You can reset your play if nothing isn't working. Skip pass over to Layton. Layton. And a timeout. Oh. Wendy Scott wanted a timeout, didn't get it there. And a turnover by the Lady Cats. Johnston in for Hughes. No sub for Richland. Minute 34 left. Raiders with the ball back in the 2-point lead. Blair. Bounce pass to McNeese. Now out to Gordon. Now to Blair at the right wing. Straight away, it's a three from Galloway. Off the side of the iron, no. Rebound, McNeese goes up and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. 6 offensive rebounds for the Lady Raiders already. That's going to go on Bryce, her first, team's 5th. So that will put the Lady Raiders in the bonus the rest of the first quarter. Richland 2 of 5 from the line so far, and now make it 2 of 6. Addison Rose will check in. Didn't play yesterday, and she will come in for Tennant. Next shot up, hits 1 of 2. She's got 4. It's a 10-7 lead. Bounce pass over to Johnston. Now to Layton. Layton back to Johnston. They got to get it over the timeline. They do to Layton, and goes off Blair, and they'll stay with the Lady Cats, even though it kind of looked like it went off Layton. Layton takes it out in front of our broadcast position. Over to Statham. Head coach Wendy Scott sets up the play over to Rose. Rose drives into the paint, kicks to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass out to Statham. Statham hands over to Rose. Now to Bryce. Here to Statham. Finds Layton in the paint. Bounce pass finds its way out to Rose. Rose going to drive the baseline. Kicks out to Bryce. Bryce for 3. She hits it. We're tied up at 10. Great job by Rose and a good kick out to Bryce, who does the finish. 25 seconds left in the first. McNeese. Out to Gordon. Now to Blair at the left wing. Here to Galloway. Thought about a 3. Back out to Blair. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Blair, guarded by Bryce. Drives, kicks out. Galloway for 3 at the buzzer. Offline, no. And that one will end the first quarter. It's 10-all after the first 8 minutes of play. We'll take a short break, have the start of the second when we return on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
This is the X Sports Network.
10-all between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Cats after 8 minutes of play. Lady Cats 4 of 9 from the field. Lady Raiders 3 of 13. But the Lady Raiders getting it done on the glass. 6 offensive rebounds. Led to all of their points off second chance opportunities. Gordon double teamed out the Blair off of her foot. Out of bounds to the Lady Cats. The 4th turnover by the Raiders, tying up Lawrence County. 15 seconds into the second. Tennant over the timeline. Now to Bryce. Bryce to Hughes. Out the Rose. Now to Bryce. Fakes a 3. Drives. Layup up. Got it in! Bryce with 5. Lady Cats up 12-10. What a take by the freshman. 40 seconds into the second. Blair over to Hollis. Now to Gordon. Back out to Blair at the Raider logo. Nice pass to Hollis down low. Can't get the finish to go, and a rebound by Ryan Hughes. Tennant pressured by Gordon. And we'll get it over the timeline. Minute into the second. Lady Cats up 12-10. It's her first lead since 2-0. And Gordon and Tennant just get tangled up there. Down low to Tennant in the paint. Tennant spins. And they're going to call 3 seconds. McNeese back into the game as Hollis will check out. Kirk came in during the quarter break. 6:45 remaining here in the second. Lady Cats up 12-10. Blair over to McNeese. She'll try a deep 3. Back of the iron, no. And hits the stanchion above. And the ball will go to the Lady Cats. Richland 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. Lady Cats 2 of 5. Tennant in the Rose. Rose guarded by Blair. Out to Tennant straight away. Tennant picks up her dribble out to Hughes. Hughes thought about a 3, pulls it down over to Bryce. Bryce now out to Hughes. Works it to Dixon. Can't get it to go. Rebound McNeese. McNeese skip pass over to Gordon. Now to Galloway. Galloway for 3. Hits it. Great ball movement there by Richland. And their first points off a first points not coming from second chance. They take the lead back 13-12. 5:50 remaining in the half. Rose guarded by Blair. Bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes will try a 3. Short. And a rebound again by McNeese. She's got 5 already, and Tennant is going to pick up the foul. That's her second. Hollis will check back into the game as Gordon will check out. Will check out. And Lloyd will come in for Rose. 1 point Lady Raider lead. Blair over the timeline, Lloyd on her. Now drives, goes to the baseline, drives the baseline, bounce pass out to Hollis. Hollis for the long 2, hits it. 15-12 is the Richland lead. Tennant now over the timeline. Lloyd. Now over to Hughes. Hughes, nice pass to Bryce, gets it off the glass and in. Bryce with 7, a career high. Lady Cats with 8 points in the paint. Bryce with half of her team's points so far. Galloway down low to Kirk, and Hughes is going to pick up the foul, and that is her 3rd, team 2nd in the 2nd quarter. Hollis. Excuse me, that's Blair. Gets it into Kirk. Kirk kicks out to Galloway. And that is taken away by Bryce. Bryce will let it go out of bounds. Great defense there by Kamaya Bryce, picking up the steal. 5th turnover against the Lady Raiders. 5 turnovers for each side. Tennant lobs it in for Hughes. Gets a screen from Bryce. Now over to Lloyd. Lloyd, skip pass over to Tennant. Tennant spins, picks up her dribble and travels. 6th turnover by Lawrence County as Johnston will check in the game. She'll come in for Hughes. .425 remaining in the second. Blair over the timeline. Galloway. Out to Hollis. Now to Blair. Bounce pass to Kirk at the free throw line. Kirk, pressure from Lloyd. Looking for somebody. Now out to Hollis. Now to Blair. Blair to Galloway. Galloway over to Hollis. Halfway through the second. McNeese, she'll try a long 3. Hits it. Big shot there from McNeese. She's got 7. Nothing you can do about that, Lady Cat-wise. That's just a good shot. Johnston out to Bryce. Kirk hits the deck hard on her knees. And Blair's going to come away with the steal. Left-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in. Timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. Team down 6, 3:34 remaining here in the second. We'll take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1,500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Dwight Clark Gym, 3:34 remaining in the half. Richland with a 20-14 lead. Anderson Rose checked into the game for Tennant during the timeout. Johnson is in the game as well. Dixon has it at the right wing, is tripped up by McNeese. And McNeese is going to pick up her 2nd and the team's 1st of the 2nd quarter. That will bring Gordon back into the game as McNeese will check out. Lloyd taking it out in front of our broadcast position. And finds Johnston. Johnson drives and throws it to the shins of Rose, who still makes the play. Rose at the Raider logo. Now to Dixon. Dixon to bounce pass to Bryce. Bryce knocked away by Blair, and the ball will stay with the Lady Cats. Statham back into the game for Lawrence County as Bryce will check out. Their team leading 7 points. Lloyd taking it out. Works it to Johnson on the low block. Kicks out to Dixon. Dixon drives, good take, layup up, no. Johnson skies up for the rebound, jump ball will stay with the Lady Cats. .301 remaining in the second. Lloyd will lob it in for Rose. Gordon giving Rose pressure. Someone's got to get open here. Rose is going to drive open lane. Runner up, can't get it to go. That deflects out, and coming up with it is Tevi Statham. Statham tries to get it to Johnston, taken away by Gordon. Gordon across the court to Blair. Blair's going to pull up for 3. off the side of the iron, deflects around and finds Kirk. Kirk layup up and in. Kirk's got 5, and they are absolutely killing it on second chance points. Rose in transition knocks down the 3. And a timeout will be called by Richland, a 30-second timeout. We will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And back here at Richland, Lady Cats trailing the Lady Raiders 22-17, 2:15 remaining. Gordon, bounce pass. Well, thought about a 3, and a foul here against Lawrence County. That was Mary Kathleen Butler with the ball. It's going to go on Johnston, her first, team's third. 2:10 remaining in the half as Gordon will get it in the Blair. Hands back over to Gordon at the Raider logo. Lady Cats in the 2-3 zone. Galloway out to Gordon. Back over to Galloway. Over to Gordon. Over to Blair. And Johnson's going to pick up another foul. Her second, team's 4th. As Bryce will come quickly in. For her. Lady Raiders now a foul away from the bonus. Gordon quickly throws her way over Blair's head. The 6th turnover against the Lady Raiders. Lloyd over the timeline, calls out the play. Skip pass over to Bryce. Bryce is open for 3. Back of the iron, no. Knocked out of bounds, and we'll stay with the Lady Cats. Lloyd gets it quickly in the Dixon, now to Statham. Back to Lloyd in the corner. Out to Statham. And that Coach Wendy Scott telling them to move the ball around as they get the Dixon on the low block. Kicks out to Statham, open for 3. Back of the iron, no. Knocked out of bounds. We'll go to the Lady Raiders. Gordon the bounce pass in the Blair. Bring this one over the timeline. Lady Cats back into man-to-man. Blair cut off by Dixon. Now drives, dribbles it off her foot. Ooh, they're going to say it went off Dixon's foot. Blair to take it out under the basket to the left, over to Gordon. And, that one, dangerous pass taken away by Lloyd. Lloyd the other way, layup up, no, but she is fouled, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. That foul's on Butler, her first and the team's 2nd. Great job by Lily Lloyd picking up the turnover.
That was number 13, Mary Catherine Butler.
So shot from Lloyd up. Got the friendly bouncing in. Layton into the game. Checking out is Statham. Whole host of subs. Butler and Galloway check out. Kirk and Hollis check back in. Next shot up. She hits them both. Lloyd takes advantage of the turnover. As McNeese will check back in. She will come in for Bradley. 3-point game, 58.5 seconds remaining in the second. 22-19, the Richland lead. Blair. Foul against the Lady Cats. On Layton, her first, team's 5th, and that will send Blair to the line to shoot 2. Pair of free throws coming up now for Blair. 51.3 seconds on the clock. Blair to the line. 4 points tonight. Lady Raiders are 3 of 7 from the free throw line. First shot up, nothing but net. Galloway back into the game. And checking out will be McNeese. Next shot up, hits them both. She's got 6, and it's a 5-point game, 24-19. 50 seconds left here in the half. Lloyd lobs it to Layton. Layton, bounce pass out to Lloyd. Bounce pass over to Bryce. Bryce, a good drive. Take up, no. And fight for the loose ball. That pinball's around. Dixon, layup up and in. 3-point game. Dixon, Johnny on the spot. She's got 4. Blair, guarded by Bryce, drives. Layup up, no. And a rebound by Rose. I thought she got fouled there. Layton in transition. Nice pass to Dixon. No, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Kirk, her first, team's third. First shot up. Back of the iron, no good. McNeese checking in now for the Raiders, and checking out will be Gordon. Timeout now for some wet spots on the court. Shot up, back of the iron, no. Rebound Galloway. Under 10 seconds left. Blair with the ball. Spins. Shot up, no. Gets her own rebound, and a foul called on Dixon. .2 seconds remaining, and Dixon will pick up her first. First shot up, rolls it in. Gordon and Butler will come in for McNeese and Kirk. Next shot up, hits them both. She's got 8. Lloyd gets the inbound, and that one will end the half. Lady Cats trail 26-21 after 2 quarters of play. We'll take a short break. Have boys head coach Bryce Clift when we return here on the X Sports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Dwight Clark Gym, joined by boys head coach Bryce Clift. And Bryce, I know not a good result for the guys last night. First half pretty good, second half not great.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the story for us so far this year. It's just inconsistent. We've shown some progress at times, and we've shown our youth at times. And we pleaded at halftime just to not be satisfied with competing with a good team for a half, and that's what it looked like. It looked like that we were good with it, just being a close game at half, and they came out and they killed us on the boards in the second half, and most possessions just shot until they scored. I think we gave up like 40-something points in the paint. Just when you play a good team like that, you can't give extra possessions and give away possessions. I think we're averaging 20 turnovers a game right now, and just little things that I don't want to keep making excuses for them, but it's just signs of youth that I do think that we can get out of. We just got to play more confident. I mean, I got some talented guys that are just a hair timid right now, and just one mistake kind of snowballs into another, and we just got to get out of that. But I have no doubt that we can.
Just like you mentioned, there's times where you guys look like the best team on the court by far, and then other times, next thing you know, it's a 10-0 run the other way.
Well, we're talented. I mean, I got some younger guys that can play. Gavin Glass, my only senior, has played really well for us. It's just inconsistent. I mean, we look really good at times, and we look like we don't belong on the same court at times. So if we can just put together 4 quarters, we're going to give ourselves a chance any night. We just haven't done that yet.
Wyatt Shelton, I thought, played really good last night, and the big man showing some moves. I know that's something you want to see every night.
Listen, when he was in middle school, we knew that he had, like, guard skills. And when you pair that with his size, then he's tough to handle, and especially when you play teams last night that don't have as much size. But there was a couple plays that he had that were really good, really aggressive, and we love to see that from Wyatt, and we need to see that more of from him.
What should we expect out of Richland here tonight?
They're a classic Richland team. They play harder than anybody that they play against most nights, and so that's a credit to them and their coaches. That's what they always do. They got several guys that can score the ball. They're just hard-nosed. They're a classic Richland team. Just got enough size, enough shooters, and they're never going to beat themselves. So we can't go out here and make mistakes because they're not going to make very many, but when they do make them, we got to capitalize off of it. They've only played one game, and they pressured a little bit, and so we're going to have to be able to handle that. But it's only one game, so I really don't know much about them other than the fact that they're a Loveless coach team, so you know that they're going to play hard.
Right. Hey, Coach Bryce Cliff, thanks for joining us here at halftime, and we'll see you here in about an hour.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we'll have the start of the second half of the girls' game when we return on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer, with their team, are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Dwight Clark Gym, where the Lady Cats trail Richland 26-21 after the first half of play. Richland will have the ball to start the third. Lady Cats shot 8 of 20 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, 2 of 4 from the line. Lady Raiders 8 of 23 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3, 7 of 11 from the line. Lawrence County with 8 turnovers, Richland with 7. Now make it 8. Good steal. And by the Lady Cats, Lloyd. She'll pull up and travels herself. So we trade turnovers within the first 13 seconds of the game. Second half, I should say. Gordon will get it in the Blair. Blair with 8 points to lead all scores. Brings it over the timeline. Now over to Hollis. Lady Cats in the box and 1. McNeese back out to Blair. Blair will try a 3. Rattles it home. Blair in the double figures with 11. It's a 29-21 lead, the largest lead of the game for the Lady Raiders. Lloyd dribbles at the Raider logo. Hands over to Statham. Now to Tennant. Back over to Statham. Now to Lloyd. Skip pass over to Bryce. Back to Statham. Here to Lloyd. Bounce pass to Tennant. Tennant spins. Bounce pass out to Bryce. Now to Lloyd. Lloyd gets that taken away. Hollis with the steal. Now Kirk on the low block. Turnaround jumper, got it. 31-21 the lead. Bryce now over to Tennant. Tennant picks up her dribble over to Lloyd, now to Statham. Statham drives, kicks out to Tennant. Tennant for three. She hits it. Much needed for the Lady Cats. Tennant with her first points of the game. 31-24 as Blair will walk it over the timeline. Lady Cats now 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. Gordon back over to Blair, now to McNeese. Skip pass over to Hollis, now to Blair. McNeese back over to Blair as Lloyd continues to bring the pressure. Now Gordon with it. Over to Hollis, now to Gordon. Back to Hollis at the right wing. Back to Gordon straight away. Over to Blair. Back over to Gordon. Back to Blair. Kicks out to Gordon. Now over to Hollis. Gordon straight away back to Hollis. Now to McNeese. She'll try corner three. That rattles out. No. Rebound Bryce. Bryce. And that is knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by McNeese. Ball will stay with the Lady Cats. Rose into the game here for Lawrence County. And checking out will be Lloyd. Tennant takes it out, gets it quickly in the Dixon. Down low to Tennant. Tennant spins, can't get it to go. Rebound McNeese. McNeese drives and out of bounds, will stay with the Raiders. .5:15 remaining here in the third. Blair takes it out to the right of the basket. Well, lobbing in for Gordon. Now to Blair. Blair drives and lost it out of bounds off the hands of Dixon. Blair takes it out. Gets it to Kirk down low. Kirk goes up, gets fouled by Rose, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Kirk with 7 points so far tonight. It's the first on Rose and the team's first, and just the first foul of the third quarter. First shot up. Got it in. Hughes back into the game, and checking out will be Bryce. Hughes got to play careful with the 3 fouls. Next shot up. Back of the iron, no. Hollis with the rebound. And a tie-up. That will go the Lady Cats. Ninth turnover against the Lady Raiders. 32-28, the Richland lead. Rose finally gets it over the timeline. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon now to Hughes. Now to Rose at the right wing. To Statham. Statham will try a 3. She hits it. Statham with 6, leads down to 5, 32-27. 4:40 remaining in the third. Blair. Bounce pass over to Hollis. Side to Kirk at the right elbow. Kirk drives, spins, and took too many steps. 10th turnover. And a timeout will be called by Richland. Will be a full timeout. 4:32 left in the third. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Dwight Clark Gym. Lady Cats, a 5-0 run. Now trail 32-27, 4:32 remaining in the third. Lady Cats doing a great job of hit both of their 3-point attempts here so far in the second half. They'll have the ball. Tenen takes it out, gets it in the rows. This combination of Tenen, Rose, Dixon, Hughes, and Statham has been pretty good so far. Rose dribbles at the top of the key, no pressure from Blair. Now to Statham, double team comes. And the timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. A 30-second timeout, 4:17 remaining in the third. We'll take it as well on the X-Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
And back to Dwight Clark Gym. Lady Cats have called their first time out of the game. Got 4 left. Richland's got 3 left. Statham in the corner. She'll try a 3 off the inbound. Off the back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Rose, no. That deflects out to Hughes. Lady Cats with a chance of some second chance points here, no pun intended. Halfway through the third, Lady Cats still with the ball. Blair comes out to bring some pressure. Now a bounce pass to Hughes. Here to Dixon. Dixon down low. Hughes muscles her way up, can't get it to go. And a jump ball, and that one will go to Richland. Galloway to check in for the Lady Raiders, and checking out is Kirk. Bryce will come in for Rose, and looks like she's got some blood to deal with there. Blair will bring it over the timeline. Over to Hollis. Back to Blair. Lady Cats still in the zone. Tenen on Blair. Blair's going to drive, loses possession, picks up her dribble, now out to Hollis. Galloway, that's Gordon, over to Hollis. Back to Gordon. Bounce pass to Blair. Blair drives, pull-up jumper, hits. She's got 13 to lead all scores. It's a 34-27 Lady Raider lead. Tenen. Over to Bryce. Bryce down low to Hughes. Hughes dribbles, kicks out to Statham. She's open for 3. She hits another! Statham with 9, a career high at Lawrence County, 34-30. All coming from beyond the arc, starting to heat up. Blair out to Gordon. Hughes now with 4 assists. Inside the Galloway. That one is deflected away in the hands of Bryce. Bryce, a bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes goes up, somehow got it in. Lady Cats get the lead down to 2. Galloway with the ball. Now over to McNeese. She'll drive. Offensive foul. That is her third. And the team's first. 2:15 remaining in the third. Kirk will check back in. Checking out will be McNeese. Tenen will bring this one over the timeline. Knocked away by Gordon, but retains possession. Throws it down low for Hughes. Kirk on her. Hughes. Yeah, she took one too many steps there. 11th turnover against the Lady Cats. Her foot, her body was just a little bit ahead of her mind there. Gordon over to Hollis. Pressure comes from Bryce. Hollis lobs over for Blair. Blair's going to drive. Step back jumper. Nice move, nice shot. 4-point game again. 36-32. Minute 35 left here in the third. Tenen brings it over the timeline. Guarded by Gordon. Tenen. And a 5-second call against Tenen. 12th turnover. Hollis over to Gordon. Now to Galloway. Galloway picks up her dribble out to Hollis. Hollis will try a three. That's offline. And Statham skies up for the rebound, and she is fouled from behind. It'll be on Blair, just her first, team second. Minute 14 left here in the third. Tenen calling out the play. She gets ready to walk it over the timeline. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon bounce pass to Hughes. Now to Statham. Thought about a three, pulls it down. It's a screen from Hughes, kicks out to Bryce. Down low to Hughes. Hughes, and a jump ball called. That will stay with the Lady Cats. Tenen taken out under the basket to the right, just lobs it in for Hughes. Hughes goes backdoor to Statham, now kicks out to Bryce. Bryce drives, layup up, and she's fouled! And an opportunity for Kamaya Bryce. And the freshman with 9 can get into double figures for the first time in her high school career with the free throw. Subs coming in will be, or not, Johnston will come in for Hughes. 35 seconds remaining, and you got Lloyd waiting on Bryce hits the free throw. Layton set to check in as well. Banks it in. 36-35, Layton. They're coming for Statham, and and Lloyd will come in for Tenen. Hollis over to Blair. Blair drives, pressure comes from Lloyd, out to Gordon. Working around, Hollis, 20 seconds left. Over to Gordon, ooh, dangerous passing here, Galloway now to Hollis. Skip pass to Gordon, tries to find Blair, barely got there, and Blair got fouled, yeah. He's going to go on Lloyd, that's her second, team second. 10 seconds left here in the third. Getting into Galloway. Bounce pass over to Gordon. Gordon picks up her dribble. 3 seconds, now 2. Blair, shot at the buzzer. Offline, and that one will win the third quarter. It's a 1-point Raider lead as we go to the fourth. That is next here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
So the fourth quarter, Lady Raiders lead the Lady Cats 36-35 as we go to the final 8 minutes of play. Statham, Bryce, Tenen, Rose, and Dixon on the court for Lawrence County. Gordon, Hollis, Blair, Galloway, and Kirk on the court. Well, McNeese checked in for Hollis out of the timeout. McNeese with the ball over to Hollis. Skip pass over to Galloway. Trying to find Blair, finally does. Blair, the leading scorer tonight with 15 points. Over to McNeese. McNeese drives. She'll try a pull-up jumper. Rattles out, no. And rebound comes up Gordon, no, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line here to shoot two. On Rose, her second, team's first. Gordon looking for her first point of the night. Lady Raiders 8 of 13 from the line so far. First shot up. Rattles in and out, no good. Next shot up. It's one of two. 2-point game as Ryan Hughes will check into the game for the Lady Cats. Checking out will be Leah Dixon. 37-35 is the Lady Raider lead. Rose gets the inbound. McNeese guarding her. Hands over to Tennant. Bounce pass to Statham. Skip pass over to Tennant. Tennant, and Gordon's going to pick up the foul. That's her second, team's first of the fourth quarter. Rose will get it to Tennant, and she will get it over the timeline. Bounce pass to Statham, and a jump ball call that will stay with the Lady Cats. Rose, now in the Tennant again. Minute into the fourth quarter, Rose with possession. Bounce pass to Hughes at the right elbow. And Hughes on a drive. Tough shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound Galloway. And a jump ball called, and that one will go to Richland. Switches possession back to the Lady Cats. 6:47 remaining here in the game. Gordon gets it to Blair. Gordon will bring it over the timeline. Lady Cats staying in this matchup zone. Gordon pressured by Rose, hands over to Blair. And good defense by Bryce. Bryce, the fight, jump ball. The Lady Cats are going to come up with a great job by Kamaya Bryce to force the turnover. 13th by the Lady Raiders. Tennant. Rose now over to Tennant. Over to Statham. Bounce pass to Bryce. Working it down low for Tennant. Tennant double team goes up, bakes it in, and we're tied. Tennant with 5. 37 all, 6:05 remaining. Blair over to Gordon, swings over to McNeese. She's open for 3. Back of the iron, no. And Galloway comes up with a rebound. And a jump ball that will stay with Richland. Blair to take it out. That pass finds Galloway. Now hands over to Gordon. Now to McNeese. McNeese drives. And a foul on the floor against Rose. Be her third, team second. 5:49 remaining. Gordon taking it out. Under the basket to the right to McNeese. McNeese, runner up, offline, rebound Statham. Statham now hands over to Tennant. Lady Cats will cross the timeline to try to take the lead. Rose. Over to Hughes. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Bryce, and a timeout will be called by Wendy Scott with 5:16 remaining here in the fourth. 30-second Full timeout. We'll take it with here on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
This is the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg.
Back here at Dwight Clark Gym, 37 all here. The game between Lawrence County and the Richland girls. Lady Cats with possession after Wendy Scott has called her second timeout. Her and the Lady Raiders with 3 timeouts remaining. Tennant taking it out, will lob it in for Hughes. Dixon came in for Bryce out of the timeout. Rose. Now over to Statham. Statham kicks out to Hughes. Now to Tennant. Tennant will reset the play. Pressure comes from Gordon. Bounce pass to Hughes. Now to Dixon. Tennant at the left wing. Kicks out to Dixon. Now to Rose. Out to Tennant. To Statham at the right wing. Statham drives. Layup up in, and the Lady Cats lead 39-37. Statham in the double figures with 11. McNeese quickly the other way, and Statham is going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her first and the team's third. .436 remaining. Get it into Gordon. Now to Blair, guarded by Dixon. Out to McNeese. McNeese for 3. She hits it. And McNeese in the double figures with him has given Richland the lead back 40-39. Tennant over to Rose. Now to Hughes. Now to Statham. Statham picks up her dribble. Out to Rose. Dixon in the right corner. Down low to Hughes. Hughes goes left-handed layup. No, but she is fouled, and she will go the line here to shoot 2. Will go on Blair, her second, and the team's second. Right under the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Hughes with 4 points tonight. Lady Cats 3 of 5 from the line. First shot. Back of the iron, no good. Shot up. It's 1 of 2. They're tied up at 40. 40 all. 3:59 remaining as Blair will walk it over the timeline. Galloway. Out to Gordon. To McNeese. Galloway on the baseline. Lobs it for Kirk. Kirk spins. Tough shot. No. Gets her own rebound though. And a jump ball is going to be called. That's going to go to Lawrence County. .40 all, 3:40 remaining. Tennant brings it over the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Over to Hughes. Now to Rose. Back to Hughes straight away. Over to Statham. Statham now to Tennant. Tennant for 3. Almost banked it in, and McNeese will track down the rebound. Blair tripped up by Dixon. As Dixon's second and the team's fourth. 3:10 remaining. And now the Lady Raiders a foul away from being in the bonus. Blair and Gordon wiping up some sweat here. Bryce will check into the game for Lawrence County. Checking out will be Staten. Gordon to bring it over the timeline, 3:05 remaining to Galloway. Now to McNeese, driving the baseline. Offensive foul! That's her fourth. And the 15th turnover against Richland. Rose gets it in to Bryce. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Now hands over to Tennant. 40 all. It's two-play, two instant classics last year. We've got another one here. Dixon with it at the right wing. Now to Hughes at the elbow. Hughes drives. Tries to find Bryce. Loose ball. Hughes muscles it up. Shot up. Back of the iron, no. Rebound Kirk. McNeese with a head of steam. Kicks out to Blair. Now to Galloway. Over to Blair in the corner. Brings it out to the wing. Now over to Gordon. Galloway. Over to Gordon. Now to Galloway. 2:10 remaining. Over to Gordon. Galloway again. Back to Gordon. Now over to Blair. Bounce pass to Gordon. Over to Galloway. McNeese now in the corner. She'll try a three. Hits it. It's a 43-40 Richland lead. McNeese now with 13 points. Tennant. And a timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. Minute 46 remaining here in the game. Full timeout, we'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
And back here at Dwight Clark Gym, it's a 43-40 Richland lead. Lady Cats have called their third timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Down 3 is Mary Avery McNeese with a pair of 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter, both times to give her team the lead. Tennant. Guarded by Gordon. Hands over to Dixon. Dixon brings it to the corner. And pressure by Galloway. And we'll stay with the Lady Cats. Good effort by Galloway. Rose taking it out there in that deep corner. It's in the Hughes. Dixon just falls down there. She's okay. Tennant with it. Guarded by Gordon. Now to Bryce. Bryce throws it right to Gordon. Knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Cats. Rose in the Tennant. Minute 10 left. Taking about 36 seconds off the clock here in this possession. No shot yet, but Tennant drives. Too strong. Rebound Blair. Another missed point-blank layup. Under a minute left. Blair. Bounce pass over to Galloway. Now over to Gordon. Gordon. Bounce pass to Kirk. Now over to Gordon. Now to Blair. And get fouled by Tennant. Her third and the team's fifth. So that will send Blair to the line to shoot two.
At the line shooting number 10, Bailey Blair.
Blair with 15 tonight. Lady Raiders 9 of 15 from the line. First shot, nothing but net. Next shot up. Hits them both. She's got 17. Statham will check in for the Lady Cats as Bryce will check out. With the ball in the Statham, 35 seconds left. Lady Cats got to get a bucket here as Gordon falls down. Tennant over to Rose. Rose, and 5-second call. She just held the ball. Didn't do anything with it. 13th Lady Cat turnover. Rice will come in for Rose. McNeese over to Galloway. Now to Blair. Blair now to McNeese. And she'll get fouled by Statham, who will pick up her second since McNeese in the line to shoot two. Lady Raiders 11 of 17 from the line.
Timmy Statham, her second. At the line shooting number 11, Mary Avery McNeese.
First shot up and hits it. Next shot up and doesn't get the friendly bounce. Rebound Dixon. Dixon drives, layup up, no. Rebound Galloway. And they will dribble it out. Richland will pick up their second win of the season as they knock off the Lady Cats 46-40. As the Lady Cats have dropped back-to-back games. Coming up next, the boys will be in action. That will be in about 20 minutes. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.